What's going on, everyone? My name is Carlos, and today is Monday, which means everything's open and we can continue our story about the Ioniq 5 that is no longer in working driving condition. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Hyundai Blue Link app, and if you don't know, or if you are subscribed, they actually have a emergency services menu. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, request roadside assistance, and then fill out whatever information they need. What is my issue? Battery, flat tire, EV, locked out, stuck, accident, car won't start, or need a tow. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on need a tow. Dealerships, so I always go to the Hyundai of Wake Forest because that's where I live. And yeah, so now it says review and submit. I can put more details. So I put in the information, and now it says they're on their way. Yeah, no problem. Alright, sorry if I look like crap. I literally just woke up, but I just talked to Hyundai dealership, and they're like, yeah, I don't see any type of ICCU recall or information like that, but, you know, you can still tow it to us, and we can just take a look at it. I'm just like, the ICCU issue, the most popular issue with the Ioniq 5. You don't know anything about that? And she's like, no. And I was just like, okay. Just let them tow it here, and then we'll give you a call and figure it out from there. I'm just like, okay. You know, and I guess it makes sense as far as like they don't want to diagnose it over the phone. Obviously, they want to wait till they get it. I'm trying to block out some of the information here, but basically I just got a text that says my towing should be here in 90 minutes. So I was looking at the Hyundai app, and it was telling me that they will be here in 13 minutes. So I was like, okay, I still have time to get ready for work and all that. And then I got a message, your assistance is arriving now. So I was like, oh crap, I guess the estimate was wrong, or it was off. Maybe they're here now. Obviously the car's still there. And then I got another message that says, hello, your road service request is noted as complete. If further help is needed, call this number. Obviously my car's still here and nobody came, so yeah, not sure what to do. I guess I'll call that number.
For calling Hyundai roadside assistance.
Alright, so I called them, and basically from what they're telling me is that the tow truck was on its way, but then was like, it's an EV, so they needed a different tow truck, which I've heard stuff like that before because of the like brakes are different or something like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I know like why that they need a different tow truck. So they just canceled everything, like I assumed they did. But they never notified me. They never told me anything about like, hey, we're bringing a different tow truck, or hey, we're gonna have a new case number or anything like that. They just canceled everything and pretended like nothing happened. So basically the lady said she will go ahead and get me the correct tow truck and she was like, yeah, just give it like 2 hours and somebody will come and help you out. And I was like, okay. So there it goes. There's my car. Hopefully I'll get a call from Hyundai very soon. Come on, Lisa, let's go inside. Come on. Alright, so here's a quick update. It is the next day, and I have not been contacted, nor was I even told they were going to keep it overnight. When I initially called yesterday morning to tell them, hey, I have an ICCU issue, the car's getting towed there, the lady told me, okay, when the car gets here, we're going to give you a call. And we'll give you a call. We'll let you know that we have the car and what the next steps are. So obviously my car got towed there, and I wasn't told anything. But yeah, that's the update. I don't know what's happening. I'll probably give them a call before end of day today if they don't call me. But they should have called me yesterday, and they have not.
You stated that being that it's an electric vehicle, it takes quite a while to diagnose it.
You heard it. because it's an EV, it takes a longer time to investigate what or diagnose what's going on with it. Just letting your customer know, hey, we got your car. We're gonna keep it through the night. We're gonna start investigating. Just some communication. That's all I'm asking for. That'd be great.
ICCU replaced, okay?
Okay, sounds good. So hopefully around Monday. Okay. So according to him, they don't have the part in, even though the last time I called them, they said they'll have the part in by Friday. That is not the case. He was saying that some of the parts are being back ordered, or were back ordered. Luckily, he offered me a rental car, and he was mentioning that it could be ready by tomorrow. But I was like, what about tonight? Because I've been pretty much at my house all week, and it's been killing me. I'm getting a little cabin fever. So he was like, all right, if you can get here in the next hour, I can get you one. So I was like, all right, let's do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my lunch because I am working, and pick up a rental. Hi. All right, so I'm in my loaner car. It is a Tucson. I'm assuming it's one of the newer ones because of the fancy screen. They gave me they gave me a car with no gas. I guess it's kind of ironic. I probably should take a picture of the gas they gave me. And I kind of feel some speed, not too much, but I definitely feel some speed. All right, so they left me with literally zero gas. Which he did warn me. He was like, there's probably not going to be any gas in there, but you can bring it back just like that. So, very dirty. Oh my god, I haven't put gas in a car in a very long time, which sounds weird to say. These are the new keys, I guess every Ioniq 5 now has. I hate it, but some people love it. But yeah, this is the car I'm going to be driving for the next while. What's up, guys? So I forgot to vlog yesterday. Yesterday was Monday, the day my car was supposed to be completely finished and I would go pick it up. Obviously, they're still working on it. Of course, they didn't communicate anything, so at this point, I'm kind of tired. But yeah, so no update. We'll see. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Today's Tuesday, the 14th, so we'll just keep waiting. Well, what's up, everyone? It is now Thursday. I didn't film yesterday, but I did call them yesterday on Wednesday, and they basically said the part possibly is on back order, and they don't know when they're going to get it. So he was saying it could be this weekend, or it could be next week. He doesn't know. So that's your update. Well. I got my car back. It looks like it hasn't been used in a long time. There's like literally a thick of dust and crap and leaves and pine needles. This actually looks better than what it was when I gave it to them, because when I picked it up, they were like pine needles like sticking out all over there. It was crazy. But yeah, I got my car back. Let's talk about it. First, let's go over what they fixed. So it looks like it says ICCU assembly, and the ICCU fuse high voltage, diagnostic tool operation. So yeah, this was covered. So everything was covered under the warranty. But the other piece of paper that I signed and looked at, it did say it costed around almost $4,000. So it's like 3,800 or somewhere around there. So it was almost $4,000 to fix it. And just to make some of you happy, I just want to show you my 12-volt battery now. It is now at 78%. Earlier today I was at 100. So as long as it goes up and down, that is a healthy battery. So I do have a healthy battery. My Yamaha battery is still like brand new, and that was not the issue. Some people were saying that my 12-volt battery was the issue. It is not. It is working perfectly fine. All right, so I thought I'd try to speed run through some questions and comments that I've seen in the last video in the comment section, and just to kind of clarify some things. So number one, in total, how long did it take to get fixed? This one is a little complicated. So my car broke down Saturday night. So I saw a comment that was like, hey, why didn't you just bring it to the dealership? It was Saturday night. They were going to be closed. And then they're going to be closed Sunday, right? They're not going to fix it. Like, they're not open on Sunday. So I had to wait till Monday to get everything done. The lady said that they'll start working on it on Monday. So it took about 2.5 weeks to get fixed. Another comment I read is about the VIN recall. So Hyundai did release like this website where if you put in your VIN number, it'll tell you if you need to get your ICCU replaced immediately or not. And my car was not part of that list. My car, and trust me, I looked beforehand, like a long time ago. Basically, when it was released, I checked and I was like, okay, I'm safe. It doesn't say anything about my car being part of that ICCU issue. Did I do all the campaigns and the TB listings and everything like that? Yes. Basically, I'm like, I'm like on it like really, really quickly. So if I see that there's a new campaign or update, or if I have to bring it to the dealership for any reason, I will literally find time to do it like either that week or the next week. So I've been on top of it this whole entire time. In fact, about 2 weeks ago, or I'm sorry, in fact, about 2 to 3 months ago, I got my car alignment done. And while I was there, I was like, can you just check if there's any campaigns that need to be done? And the guy was like, yeah, you're good. You know, I got everything completed. So no, I am on top of it. Like, I make sure my car has all the software updates, all the campaign, all the TB listing, bulletin board or whatever. You know, I make sure everything's done because I don't want anything to happen to this car. Another controversial topic I got was about warranty. Everybody's like, oh, you're good. You have a 100,000 mile warranty. You have warranty. Everybody, listen up. I do not have warranty at all for this vehicle. I bought this secondhand, so it's not from Hyundai. This is not a certified Hyundai pre-owned car. This is just a used car. And if you look up their Hyundai warranty stuff, literally it says that the second owner only gets that 60,000 mile warranty. It does not get the 100,000 mile warranty. So I do not have any type of warranty with this car. I'm at 80,000 miles. I've been solo since 60,000 miles. So no, I don't have any type of warranty. And also I think the whole warranty thing is kind of a ruse to be like, oh, I'm covered. I feel like nowadays, and I feel like most of the time, most Americans buy used cars because they can't afford a brand new car, right? So I feel like saying, oh, you know, Hyundai is fine because they cover, you know, the new car warranty is 100,000 miles. It's like, that's kind of a cop-out, right? Most people are going to buy used cars. So if you buy it used, you only have warranty up to 60,000 miles. So another thing I read a lot, like on Facebook forums and Reddit forums and stuff like that, is will it happen again? And the answer is kind of maybe, potentially yes, because these ICCU parts that they put them, you know, these ICCU parts, from what I've read, the manufacturing is very cheap. It's like a cheaper company, which is why they're failing. And they never switched. Hyundai has never switched manufacturing. So even with today's model, the 2025 or 2026, they're still using the same ICCU items, and I've seen a lot of 2025 Ioniq 5s go down with the ICCU. So it is bonkers to me that you're this ginormous company and you don't decide, hey, this is a major issue. We should probably change manufacturing and replace everybody's ICCU so that way it doesn't fail. Nope, that's not their thought process at all, which is, for me, wild. So technically, even though my car is working now, technically it's not fixed. It basically has another ICCU, product inside of it that's the exact same as before. It's just working. So basically it feels like I have a ticking time bomb, right? It's like this could happen at any time again. I'm hoping it doesn't, but knowing that it's the exact same part from the exact same manufacturer and nothing's different, it is very concerning. All right, hopefully that answers some of your questions and concerns. Again, all of this is just for documentation purposes. And if I'm wrong about anything, please put it in the comment section below. I like for us to communicate and make sure that we're telling nothing but facts. At the end of the day, it is very unfortunate that this has happened to me. I thought I was safe because I wasn't part of that recall VIN number, and I was driving at 80,000 miles. So, I mean, I thought I was like, oh, yeah, ICCU, never heard of her. Now I know her very well, and I'm also worried that she might come back. So, I will say 100% this has completely destroyed any trust I have in Hyundai. You know, a lot of times I complain about Hyundai, but I don't complain just to complain like, oh, don't buy this Hyundai car, blah, blah, blah. I complain because these are issues that I feel like they can fix as a company, they can fix with the older cars. And you see with the newer cars, they have fixed a lot of these issues, right? It's just with the older ones from 2022 to 2024, they just kind of left. They're just like, yeah, we're not fixing anything wrong with that. And it's a little disappointing because you see nowadays with like Tesla and Rivian and even Fords, they get all these updates and they try to even help out like the last generation of models. And with Hyundai, they're just like, yeah, we don't know what you're talking about. But hey, look, it's a 2025, 2026 car. You should buy that. And then this ICCU issue, it wasn't a great experience, as you can obviously tell from the two videos, but I don't have any trust in Hyundai anymore. I will never buy a Hyundai ever again. And I'm not trying to be dramatic like, oh my God, I'm worst car ever. No, this is an awesome car. And in fact, I love the way the XRT looks. They have a lot of positives. They are great cars. I still have fun driving it. So I'm not trying to be like a dramatic YouTuber, but you know, as far as brand loyalty and brand trust, yeah, I'm out of here. I'm not buying another Hyundai again. And in fact, if I do ever buy a EV again, I'm gonna make sure it does not have a 12-volt battery, because I know a lot of Teslas don't have 12-volt batteries. And I think a lot of other manufacturing are moving away from 12-volt batteries, which is perfect. That's just an unnecessary issue or part that we just don't need. So yeah, that's basically it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully this was, educational in some aspect. If you have any questions or if you want to leave a comment, please do. I will try to answer it. Lisa's here just waiting for me to throw this ball. So, no, she trolled me. I just got trolled. But with all that said, I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.